Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to learn how you can copy data from multiple Word files in your one folder and put it in your Excel file, right? So this can be very useful where you keep getting large number of Word files and you have to copy paste data to the Excel file in one Excel file, right? So for example, here in my C drive dot test folder, I have two files which are dummy files. I'll just show you one of them. So you can have your live data in it, but the way I have prepared them for this demo is like I have written VBA training video file 1 page 1, and on the second page I have written file 1 page 2. Similarly, the second test file that you saw in this, what I have written is file 2 page 1 and file 2 page 2. Okay, so I'll show you how this data is getting copy pasted in Excel, and you can use this code for your projects also. Coming back to my VBA editor, as you can see, I already have the code written, and I'm also going to explain this code to you, and will also share it in the description so you guys can use it for your projects. Okay, so coming up to the code, how we can prepare it, there are few variables which are necessary to assign values here. So for example, I've assigned folder name as string, file name as string, then word file as new word.application, then NewDoc as new word.document. Okay, now before moving further, there is something which is very important if you want to run this code for word files. That is, you have to go to your tools, references, and Microsoft Word should be ticked, right? So if this is not ticked, you have to make sure that this is ticked and press OK. Okay, now you won't find it at the top if it is not already ticked. In my case, it is already ticked. That's why I see it at the top. But in your case, this is a alphabetic list. So you will have to find where M is, and that's how you will be able to find your Microsoft required object here. Okay, so these are known as references. So this reference should be checked. Okay. All right, moving on to the next part, I have written few things like application.DisplayAlerts is equal to false. As you know, this makes sure that there is no pop-up coming up from Excel. After that, you can also write application.ScreenUpdating is equal to false. I have commented it because I want to screen update on real time. But if you don't want your screen to update real time and just update at the end, so you can use this application.screenUpdating is equal to false. And then in the end, like after loop completes, you will have to make application.screenUpdating is equal to true. Okay. Now this is about few other things. Now let's come to how the folder and file names will be picked. So if you have seen one of my previous video where I showed you how you can pick data from multiple Excel files and dump it in one Excel file, right? In one Excel workbook. So the code is very similar to that. And if you haven't seen that video, you can just go to my upper section where a link will be generated, right? So here you can see folder name I have given C drive and test, right? After that, file name will be same like is equal to directory and the folder name, right? So this is a variable. If you are writing something else here, then please mention the same here. Okay. Now we are starting the loop of the files, right? How this will help is it will find out how many files are there in this test folder and will run this set of macro for all the files. Okay. Right, so yeah, so we are starting with do while file name is not equal to blank, right? And set new doc, which is similar to this new doc, right? If you are giving some other variable name here, make sure you keep them same, is equal to new word file, new word file dot documents dot open, right? So this is to open the first file. Now from where we have to open the folder name, right? And the file name. Okay, so this is how the first file would open. And after opening the first file, I want to copy all the data which is in the first Word file, right? So this is the code which can help you to do that. NewDoc, which is same again as what you have defined at the top, dot range, and you have to start 0 because we have to start with the first page, right? And then NewDoc.Range.End and close the bracket, then dot copy. So this way, from the first page till the last page, it will copy everything. And then I'll first show you how I have created LastRow as a defined name in my Excel file now before moving further. So if you can see, you can press on your Excel Control and F3. So you would get a name manager. You can also click on formulas and name manager. So the same thing will come up. Now, if you see the last row, the way I have defined the last row is I've used offset here. So I'm using is equal to offset. Then I'm taking the first cell. Okay. Then I'm taking the count of this full column, right? So the A to A, this is the full column count. After that 0, because I don't want to move the columns. I want value to come in this column. And 1 is for row height, which I have selected one row and one column, right? So this is how what will happen is if there is some data, let's say first 10 rows are filled in column A. So the next time data will paste in row 11. Okay. Coming back to this, that is the reason I have used last row defined name here. Range last row dot paste special is equal to paste values because I just want values to paste. So that's why I have written paste values. After that, I'm closing the document. So NewDoc.Close. It is asking whether you should save changes or not. So I have written do not save changes. And before that, if you notice, you have to write WD, and here it would be colon and is equal to, right? And after that, I'm quitting the Word application. So that's why new Word file, which is the Word application dot quit. Okay. Now this file name is equal to dir and then blank. What this will do is it will go to the next file, right? It will go to the next file and then do all these things again, right? So similarly, the loop will go on till the time all the files are not completed. In my case, it is just 2 for the demo, but you can have any large numbers also. So I'll now just run this code to show you how it is working. I'll press F5. So as you can see, the code is running and it is opening the Word files to copy the data from them. Right, I'll just close this. So yeah, you have to make sure that files are closed. Otherwise, macro will not be able to access them. So make sure your Word files are closed when you are running this macro. Okay, this will take a bit. So let's just wait and see how this is coming up. Right, so as you can see now the data of first file and second file is pasted in this Excel file, right? So you can see till here I have file 1 and page 2, and here it is file 2, page 1, and file 2, page 2, right? Similarly, file 1, page 1, file 2, page 2, right? So this way, you can use this macro for any of your projects where you have to regularly, dump data from Word files to Excel, right? I hope this is going to be useful for you, but yeah, please let me know in comments how you liked this video or whether this video was helpful for you. If yes, please press the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more such amazing work. Thank you very much. Have a great day.